In this episode of Sailing Dark Angel, we cruise south to Cay Biscayne before making the international hop to Bimini, our check-in point in the Bahamas. After checking in, the boat chores continue with a pool noodle. If you like our videos, please smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. It's free for you and really helps our channel. So what are we doing today, Captain Dave?
We are leaving Fort Lauderdale, Lake Saliva, Sylvia, and headed to No Name Harbor. Our last leg before we head for Bimini.
So we've been under our last bridge.
17th Street Bridge, which is only opening one span, which makes it more exciting. And now we're being waked by the fishing boats going out, which keeps it exciting. And when we're out of the channel, we'll hang a right, head south.
We seem to be going pretty fast. How fast are we going?
5.5, 5.6.
Nice. Well, let's meet you at the other side.
I'm not saying it's busy here outside of No Name Harbor, but man, a lot of boats on here. There's our sunrise.
So what are we doing today, Captain Dave?
Today we're gonna shuffle off to Bimini. We got
and then we got this coming by us, and he is going to wake us hardcore.
Suck.
You gotta.
Well, we gotta cut this short because you're gonna have to go down below and catch everything. Make sure your computer's down.
Okay, I will. So let's try this again.
Wow, did that suck?
What sucked, Captain Dave?
That's a horse fish boat. He waved though before he waked us enough to knock us over.
He does. They don't even know what it does to us.
Well, cheers. Nothing broke that we know of.
Anyway, so here we are leaving Cay Biscayne. Right now, it's not too bad out here. It was flat dead calm when we were leaving. I think that's Miami over there. And now we're heading out to Bimini, which is all the way across there. That way. Please excuse the sleep eyes because we got up at 6 and dropped the anchor, picked up the anchor.
We did something with the anchor.
We did something with the anchor. I pulled up the anchor at 6:30 and we're out of here. So we're off to Bimini.
Good news for you. The anchor was up at 6:20.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I made you pull the anchor before coffee.
He made me pull the anchor before coffee. Why do you hate me so much?
I
Why?
hate you so much I'm taking you to the Bahamas again.
Oh, okay, fine.
Alright.
Forgiven.
So we got about 44.5 miles to go, which is not bad. That's a lot better than yesterday's trip. And right now we're averaging about 6 knots, which isn't bad, but I expect that to change because there is some weather coming in. There's isolated squalls, we might have to go around them. We're gonna have wind on the nose pretty much the whole day, but it's gonna be light. Chop's gonna be about this, about 1 or 2 feet.
So I got a question. The light and variable winds, do they usually precede a storm?
They can, yes, because it's a...
Is that a typical thing?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to try and take advantage of this window. Hopefully we'll get some sun today and get some solar power because it sucked yesterday. Because of the way the wind is facing, we're motoring, but I want to show you the difference between the direction we're going and the direction the boat is pointing. Because we're going to Bimini here and the prevailing current is pushing us north, we're actually facing almost southeast. We're actually facing far off the course to try and keep ourselves going straight. So we're pointing at 128 degrees and the auto helm is not keeping up with it. I have to keep correcting it. But you can see this here is our direction and our speed, the little blue arrow. And this is the way the boat is facing. So we're pointing this way and we're traveling this way. Something that airplanes and boats have in common is that the wind and in our case the current are going to push you in a different direction than what you think you're going to be going. And I wish we could sail, but there's the wind on the nose, and it keeps turning on us, so there we go. We're going off course again. So we can't really sail, although I might put up the jib to stabilize us a little bit. The swells are about 4 or 5 feet, and they're fairly close together, so it's rocking us pretty good. All in all, a nice calm sail, really, so far. No complaints, except maybe that one. Still motoring, but we got the jib out for a little bit of stability, because Lord knows we're unstable enough.
Might be time for a new American courtesy flag before we decide to go back to the US.
What are we doing now, Captain Dave?
We are approaching Bimini. We're, I don't know, some miles out? 6, I think?
6 miles out? What's the temperature of the water?
81.1 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
For those of you who speak Celsius, I don't know.
And that's how flat the water is coming in. And there, my friends, is Bimini. We made it. And it's so blue. It's about 2,800 feet of water still, so of course you can't see the bottom. But when you do look down into it, you can see like the shards of light going down as far as it can into it. So it's pretty cool. So we definitely got a great crossing. No real hardships to speak of. That sun is warm, I'll tell you what. All the hatches are open. So what are you doing now, Captain Dave?
Well, we're gonna go see if we can get in here legally. So checking the run packet, making sure I have the registration for the boat and our passports and the cruise permit application.
And what bag are you using?
I am using a Ugo bag.
Ugo bag.
Because we don't leave the boat without it. Actually, I got a Ugo bag inside the Ugo bag.
Our GoPro changed the camera speed on its own again. Dave is headed in to check us into the Bahamas. Look at this water. We're flying our quarantine flag until we're successfully checked in. Then we'll replace it with our new Bahamas courtesy flag.
So what are you doing, Captain Dave?
We're all checked in and legal, so it's time to come off quarantine and put up a Bahamas courtesy flag.
Woohoo! Goodbye, yellow flag. So we did it. We're here. It's official.
Check in. And they don't give me the immigration form anymore. You don't get a copy of it.
So now we got to look at the weather. We got to figure out what we're going to do. We may get diesel tomorrow and then leave from getting diesel. This is the anchorage we're in. And you can see our anchor chain all the way out. Oh my God, I love that so much.
All right, we're back in the Bahamas, but boat projects don't end. And I got two little tiny ones that I want to finish up today that I think are gonna make a big difference. First of all, this right here, that's hard on the feet. And this is hard on the back when you're sitting in the pulpit. And I'm gonna solve both of those with one of these. We have a pool noodle, and I'm going to chop it up and see if I can't make some cushions out of it. Bread knife works good for cutting this stuff. I made my mark here. Just like butter. So first we'll do the backrest by carefully measuring a line.
Real easy. Nice.
Now what would you pay for that backrest? And all we need is a cushion, or a cover for it, next time we run into somebody skilled with a sail rig.
Yeah.
Now this one's gonna be a little trickier, but it's the same idea. I'm gonna cut a slot in it, and then I gotta bend it around that really tight corner. We'll probably have to put it in place with zip ties. So carefully measure.
This should be more interesting.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little tougher. What we'll probably do is put a zip tie around one end and then just force it around. So I'll zip tie this, otherwise it's just gonna pop back off.
You sure?
Yep, positive. See, just like that. So then we'll cut this about here.
Nice.
And a zip tie will keep it from spinning when you're getting on and off and pulling off.
Do we have a big enough zip tie?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cut that about here.
Brilliant. It's good.
Yeah. What are you laughing at?
Birds are out here playing. Oh, one's got a fish and the other one wants it. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
Go catch your
That's
own.
mine.
Not fancy, but fabulous. It should be much easier on the feet.
And that looks really great too. Look at that. Hee hee. Wow.
That better?
Much. Oh my goodness.
So that should help for longer passages where your feet get really sore on those metal bars.
Yeah. Good job, babe.
Hopefully it doesn't spin and twist when you get on and off of it, but we don't really put a lot of weight on it anyway.
Doesn't seem to.
Oh yeah, might as well test that out while we're at it.
Test it.
Comfy?
Much better.
Awesome.
Much better. Than a bar.
Yeah.
Comfy, comfy. Good job, babe.
Kapla.
Kapla.
All right, I gotta move on to the next one.
See? Here they come. Here they come. They're back. Hi, guys.